An overview of wireless security. Why is it important? Anyone and everyone can take advantage of your unsecured wireless network. They could be a random person passing by on the street or your neighbor. They could just be using your internet connection so they don't have to pay for their own, or they could be trying to gain access to your files on your computer. Anyone with a computer nearby will be able to access your files and internet connection unless you take steps to secure your wireless network. Unsecured wireless networks are also vulnerable to hackers and malicious software. Securing your wireless network. Start with encryption, which encodes the data that is transmitted between your computer and the router. Go with WPA or WPA2, since WEP is easy to crack. Change the default name of your SSID or network name. Disable SSID broadcasting. Change the default password of the router. Consider making the password as long as the maximum character limit will allow, and use a mix of numbers and upper and lowercase letters. WEP. Wired Equivalent Privacy. It provides security by encrypting the data over radio waves. It was an early attempt to secure wireless networks and was intended to be as secure as wired networks. However, it can be cracked with utilities that are freely available on the internet in minutes. Consider using WPA or WPA2 instead. WPA, WPA2. Wi-Fi Protected Access, Wi-Fi Protected Access 2. WPA and WPA2 are two security protocols and security certification programs that were developed by the Wi-Fi Alliance to help secure wireless networks. WPA uses TKIP or Temporal Key Integrity Protocol, that is a replacement encryption system for WEP. WPA2 uses Advanced Encryption Standard or AES, which is stronger than TKIP. WPA is better than WEP, and WPA2 is even better than WPA. You should use WPA2 if your router can support it, otherwise use WPA. Use WEP only as a last resort. It's better to have some protection than have none at all. Differences between WPA, WPA2. WPA was designed to replace WEP since flaws in WEP made it easy to be cracked. Despite being harder to crack, it is still possible to crack WPA with more advanced tools. WPA2 addresses this by using the more powerful AES algorithm. It is theoretically uncrackable. It also requires more processing power than WPA. WPA2 should be used if it is possible, but if your router can't support it, or it's being used in an older network that can't handle its processing power, then you should use WPA instead. SSID stands for Service Set Identifier. It's the name of your wireless network, and its function is to broadcast its name so anyone searching for a network can find it. It's a good idea to change the default name to a name that is close to the maximum character limit that contains upper and lowercase letters, and one that only your family knows. To help boost your wireless security, consider disabling the SSID broadcast, which prevents it from showing up as an available network. Each router has the option to disable SSID broadcasting in a different location. Refer to the router's manual to find where it is. Cracking software. There are many utilities available for free on the internet that help people to try to crack security encryption. Aircrack-NG is an 802.11 WEP and WPA PSKey keys cracking program that can recover keys once enough data packets have been captured. Backtrack is a Linux-based set of tools that is geared towards network security and security exploits. A utility called NetStumbler can detect wireless networks. VisTumbler is another utility that can detect wireless networks, and it is also able to map the access points it finds in Google Earth. Antenna extenders. They allow you to boost the range of your wireless network or help to detect any other network around you. You can either make your own or buy one already made. The SuperCantenna Wi-Fi antenna allows you to boost the range of your wireless network or connect to other Wi-Fi networks in your neighborhood. Simply connect it to the Wi-Fi card or USB adapter on your desktop, laptop, or netbook. WalkFi is another Wi-Fi booster antenna that is made from common low-cost items like Asian cookware scoops or other similar household metallic reflective items.